Well, good afternoon, folks, or good morning, or good evening, depending on what time of day it is where you are. A very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. It is lovely to see you all again. So thank you for popping back just to check out this month's snack surprise. But before I move on, I wanted to say a massive thank you to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page. It's very much appreciated. I'll leave a link to my Patreon just underneath this video. So yeah, I've just received my snack surprise box for August and we love getting this box. This is their website here. It's a very easy to navigate website as well, and you'll find all of their information on there. This is a monthly snack discovery subscription box, and every month you'll get a different country. The ones I've received have been sort of more on the European side of things. I know in the past they've had like America and Korea and Japan. You know, you can go in there and have a look at their previous boxes. You will get this once a month, and you don't know what you're going to get, or you don't know what country you're going to get until it arrives with you. And that's one of the things that I love. And this by far, in my opinion, is the best value snack box out there. These boxes are absolutely jam-packed, and the cost of your subscription every month includes your shipping as well. So you've got the original box and you've got the premium box. Your original box contains between 8 to 10 plus snacks, and your premium 16 to 20 plus snacks, and that's your prices there. $12.99 or $22.99 depending on what box you go for, and that does include your shipping, you know, if you're in the UK, which is ridiculous actually when you see how many things are in these boxes. They also ship to Ireland, the Netherlands, Canada, France, Italy, the US, and obviously your postage will be on top of your subscription. Inside your box you'll get a wee flyer, and it'll tell you everything that's in your box, product information. You know, you'll have one side for the premium box and the other side for your original box. But if you go for the premium box, you'll get everything that's on this card. So yeah, like as you can see, the box is absolutely jam-packed. So I'm just going to take you through it, show you what I got. I've got the premium box, so this is going to give you an idea of exactly what you do get. So let's go and see what I got. So as you've just seen, the country this month is France. First thing out the box were these crepes. Now, I don't know if you're meant to get one or two of these. I got two. That might be a mistake, but this is basically a very, very thin crepe, and they've put a chocolate spread and then just rolled the whole thing up. I have had something like this in the past, and they are delicious. And then the next thing out the box was a bar of chocolate. This is from the brand Poulain, and this is one of the oldest chocolate brands in France. It's a melt-in-the-mouth milk chocolate. I reckon this is going to be quite similar to our Cadbury's milk chocolate in this country. Well, I hope so anyway. Looks fab. And then we had a can of drink. Now this is a still drink. It isn't carbonated, so it's not going to be fizzy, and it's a tropical flavour from the brand Oasis. Yeah, love this kind of thing. The next thing out the box was a bag of crisps from the brand Lay's. Now I think that's something to do with Walkers maybe, just a different name, but same company because the branding is very similar. And these are just plain old fashioned crisps. These are thicker cut with a traditional sort of salted flavour. Fab. Then we got another pack of crisps. These ones are chicken flavoured, although, you know, I think that's what poulet means. Yeah, I'm sure that's chicken. Not sure what the roti is. Maybe that's roast chicken flavour, perhaps. But I definitely think it's some kind of chicken. And apparently this is a new flavour. The next thing I pulled out the box were these wee mini pizza cracker type snacks. Minizza, not sure, but by the box I think they are meant to be small sort of pizza type crackers. So yeah, how interesting is that? The next thing out the box I do recognise, and I have tried these 3D bugles. These are just very crunchy, sort of 3D cylindrical or horn or cone shaped snacks, and they are really crunchy and really tasty as well actually. And then we've got these Monster Munch, and these are ham and cheese flavour. In this country we've got Monster Munch as well, but they look slightly different to these. These look like wee ghosts, whereas the Monster Munch in this country are just like wee monsters. The next thing was a wee box of cookies. Now I'm just going to read this. Crispy puff pastry cookies with a tasty chocolate heart, perfect with a cup of tea or coffee or as an afternoon snack, and they look delightful. Then I picked out this bag. Now I was actually quite intrigued. These are wee chocolate koala bears, and inside is the softest imaginable marshmallow. They're just lovely. So I had to give one of these a wee go, as you can see, and they were lovely. The next thing I pulled out, I recognised. Who doesn't know Haribo? And these are basically jelly beans, fruit flavoured jelly beans. And I just loved the colours and how bright these were. And I especially love that packaging. We've obviously got Haribo here, but you tend to find different types that you don't get here that you do get in other countries. And this is one of them. The next thing I pulled out were a couple of M&M biscuits. Now again, I don't know if I meant to have one or two, or maybe it's a mistake again because it doesn't actually tell me on the card, but they'll be fun to try. And then I pulled out a Madeleine. Now I've never actually tried these before, but apparently these are very traditional. It says here, a small shell-shaped buttery sweet sponge cake. It's a traditional favourite throughout France. So there you go. And then I pulled out a wee donut. Now, these kind of things just remind me of The Simpsons. It was the first thing that came into my head, Homer and his donuts. So yeah, this is just a wee chocolate-covered donut from the brand St. Michael. So that'll be fun to try. Then I pulled out a wee bag. It's like a wee blind bag. I had no idea what this was. So I opened it up, and these are Lou Barquette or Barquette, tender and delicious biscuits made with quality ingredients and are a favourite among the French. Now these remind me of ladyfingers with some strawberry jam in the middle, and they were really nice. And then another thing in a sort of clear packaging with no writing on there. And this is a chocolate covered waffle. And according to my information sheet, it's soft and fluffy. The top with a thin layer of dark chocolate and perfect to have with a cup of coffee. And I bet it would be. Looks amazing. And the next thing I pulled out was also in mystery sort of packaging, a blind bag if you like. So I had to open this one as well just to see what it was. And as it turns out, it's a 3-layer cake. So yeah, had a wee bite of this as well, and it was so moist and tasty and ultra fresh. The next thing was this wee brownie from the brand Brossard, and it says, discover the intensity of chocolate in this chocolate chip brownie. And I love brownies. In fact, I don't think I know anyone who doesn't, so that'll be nice to try. And then there was a bar of chocolate from Nestle. This one is called Nuts, and it's a delicious milk chocolate bar with creamy, tasty caramel filling combined with crispy whole hazelnuts. And I love the combination of hazelnuts and chocolate. I think it's just a match made in heaven. The next thing I pulled out was a biscuit by Lou, and this says a biscuit bar which, when you bite into it, reveals a heart of melting delicious chocolate under its shell. Now, doesn't that sound amazing? And the next thing I pulled out is this wee handful of chewing gum, and there's a wee tattoo wrapped around them. I remember these from my childhood, licking my arm and sticking the tattoo on, so that's a blast from the past. And then I had these wee handful of, they're sour balls, so they're hard candy, and they're very sour, and they leave a stain on your tongue. The last thing was this wee caramel chew. It's just like a toffee type bar, which I think you can get all over the world in one shape, form or another. So that was the box, and I think, like I said, for the price, it's I haven't actually seen a better value snack box out there. £12.99 for your original box, which will contain, like I said, 8 to 10, sometimes more snacks, and then your premium box, which is 18 to 20, sometimes more snacks for £23.99, and both of those include your shipping. So you have nothing at all on top of that, unless, like I said, you are in the USA or Canada or France, Italy, the Netherlands or Ireland, and obviously shipping will be added to that, but you'll find out what your shipping is when you get to the checkout. So you will find out. They won't hide it from you. But yeah, fab box in my opinion. And not just that, the snacks that they put in these boxes, it's as if there's a real thought put into it. It's not just the kind of run-of-the-mill snacks that you would typically see in these countries. It's things that I've never ever seen before. So yeah, I think it's just brilliant, and I can't recommend it highly enough. So thank you very much for popping over to check out my wee unboxing of this month's Snack Surprise box. It's ever so much appreciated. And I'll be back in the next few days with another wee recipe. And I think it's going to be a slow cooker one this time. In fact, it is, because I've got a wee poll going on just now over on my Patreon page, and the supporters of the channel over there are busy deciding what I'm making next, but it's looking like there's a clear winner. So I'll be back during the week to make that for you and let you see what I'm up to. So until I see you next, guys, mind to take care of yourselves, and I'll see you off as soon back here on What's for Tea. So bye for now. Bye now.